what you want. And I'm waiting for somebody to go, DoorDash, feed them. That's the new thing where you don't even have to move. We're just going to feed you.
A friend of mine's husband had to work in France for about 2 weeks. This has been, 15 years ago. And he was not a big guy. I will just tell you that he was not. But he came back, he said, I nearly starved to death.
Yeah.
Every restaurant they went to, the portions were so small.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's portion size or is it the crap we eat?
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But portion size is definitely a problem. But some of the crap we eat, but we do, man. We put so much on the plate. It is so insane.
Yeah.
It's like I'm often amazed. I mean, it's like, and the other thing is too. It's like you go places around the world. It's like they don't come to you and go, would you like a meal before your meal?
Well, in Spain they give you those little meals here and there, right?
Yeah, you start eating at midnight, right?
Yeah. What is it again?
Tapas.
Yeah. And you start eating at midnight too, because that's what they're always eating.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we don't do that here. We give you a pretty big portion.
We've made eating serious.
But I got to tell you though, during this inflation period, you do go to certain places. Well, that piece of meat is smaller. I always talked about the inflation glass of wine that I keep getting when I go out.
Oh yeah, that keeps shrinking.
It's like 2 sips. I mean,
normally I'm used to the entire piece of meat covering my steak.
Right, exactly.
I want the whole thing on my plate and spilling off.
Well, we're not the only ones.
But America, we're getting caught up too.
It's now a global problem.
Some other parts of the world can't see their toes either.
Coming up next, should Arizona pay homeless people a monthly income? Next. All right, one thing I can't get enough of, Connecticut water. I saw Chad drinking Connecticut water today. He said it was very refreshing.
Very refreshing.
So I want you to go and check him out. Do a little research. ConnecticutAZ.com. It is spelled with a K, okay? So what I would do if I were you is, first of all, the water in your house doesn't taste good. And that, when you look at the glass of water you're about to drink, it's cloudy and it smells like the pool. And that's because there's chlorine in it. Arizona's water is bad. Just flat out bad. It tastes bad. It's not good for you. There are dangerous carcinogens in Arizona's water. And of course, you've got the chlorine. It is a mess. Get a Connecticut. Simplest way to say it, you get a Connecticut, cleans out your water. You have perfect, healthy water for you and your kids. 602-910-6570, ConnecticutAZ.com.
Wine lovers, rejoice. All your favorite varietals are on sale now through March 7th at AJ's Fine Foods. Save 25% when you buy 6 or more 750 milliliter bottles. Pair your wine with the freshest fish at our seafood extravaganza. You'll find succulent savings on wild-caught Pacific King salmon, ahi tuna, swordfish, and more. Now through March 7th, only at AJ's Fine Foods.
Opportunity is knocking. The opportunity to get a higher price for your home with way less hassle using 72 Sold. I'm Jamie West. 72 Sold is now getting more money for any home in America. That's right. 72 Sold is now getting home sellers the top of the market price in every market in the U.S. It's so exciting to watch the hometown team get national success. It's the easiest, fastest, most profitable way to sell your home. Opportunity's knocking. Go to 72sold.com to get your price.
Stool and Dinette Factory specializes in counter stools, bar stools, and dinette furniture. Visit the showroom just east of Tatum and Cactus behind the Olive Garden restaurant, where you can touch the furniture, sit in the stools, really test it out before you buy, and see a choice of colors and heights. You don't want to miss amazing savings during the spring sale. Everything, yes, everything at Stool and Dinette Factory is 30% off. At Stool and Dinette Factory, sat on all over town. azstoolanddinette.com.
Many people talk about losing weight, and so many are tired of the yo-yo dieting. But the fact is, it's hard to lose weight on your own. Listen to Ashley, who lost pounds and inches fast with the help of RM3 from Red Mountain Weight Loss.
I do not think that I would be where I'm at today if I hadn't joined Red Mountain. Nothing else had worked for me. I never imagined I would be at the weight I'm at now. I didn't even think it was possible. I think the first week I had lost 9 pounds. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's working. Well, I've never, as far back as I can remember, like high school, early 20s.
prescription, and you can only get it at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Say goodbye to 20 pounds or more by this time next
There we go.
month.
No, the
Schedule your
OBS
appointment by dialing pound 250 from your phone right now. Use the
Then why
keyword Red
Oh,
Mountain Weight Loss.
I'm having a moment.
Pound 250.
Okay.
Keyword
Sorry.
Red Mountain Weight Loss.
The Mullet Arena is going to be rocking.
There we
this
go.
season, whether you're
All right, we got the right
attending
mic.
games in person or watching at home,
Technical
the Schwartz Laser
difficulties.
Eye Center wants to
Okay.
make sure you
So,
are seeing
I
all the action
am
as
here.
clear as possible.
I am wearing
Dr.
a
J.
fancy
Schwartz,
shirt
the
and a
team-eye
fancy
doctor
tie,
for your
and we
Coyotes.
are playing
If you're suffering from
Centennial.
nearsightedness, farsightedness, or presbyopia, or
For
have
any of you
astigmatism,
who are not
there's
familiar
very
with
likely
Rocket
a
League, it is very,
vision
very
correction
simple.
procedure available for you.
You have
Focus
two
on your
teams of
future
3
with no
cars
more glasses.
each.
Call the Schwartz Laser Eye
Each
Center.
team goes at each other head-to-head in
480-483
gladiatorial combat.
Building a new home or updating yours? Then it's time to order your
And
new
if you hit
shutters
the
with
ball into the
Rapid
opposing
Blinds
team's
and
goal, you
Shutters.
score points. Whichever team has the most
For
points when the
24
clock runs
years,
out
Rapid
wins a
Blinds and
round.
Shutters has been
Whichever team
beautifying
wins
the
3
valley.
rounds first
Custom
wins the
shutters and
game.
blinds. Their
So
unique
it's a best
five-step
3 out of 5
start-to-finish
situation
process
for the round,
assures satisfaction.
and just whoever has the most
And
points
plus,
wins
with
the
the BBB,
round for that
no
time.
deposit required. And right now, get 30%
yeah.
off shutters and
Don't have
20%
anyone to
off blinds and
commentate with me,
shutters.
so instead I'm just here.
RapidBlinds.com. That's
me.
rapidblinds.com.
Monica?
I'm
No.
getting vaccinated with
Um,
Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal
Anyway,
pneumonia.
so,
I'm asking
just
about
for
Prevnar
reference for
20
those at
because
home,
there's a
Willow
chance
is
pneumococcal
blue
pneumonia
and
could put you in
Centennial
the
is
hospital.
red.
Age 65 or older,
That should make
you
it
may be
easier
at
to figure
increased
out
risk
what
for pneumococcal
who's doing
pneumonia.
what. Also,
Ask your doctor
if a
or
blast from the
pharmacist
past for you
about
guys, I got a
getting
fidget spinner.
vaccinated with Prevnar 20, pneumococcal
I brought a
20
fidget spinner with me.
vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the
Anyway,
bacteria
so-
that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued
Alright, I'm a bit
approval may
distracted.
depend on a supportive study. Don't
Oh,
get Prevnar 20
Odo
if you've had
hits
a
the ball
severe
towards
allergic
the
reaction to the
goal.
vaccine or its ingredients.
Well,
Adults
it's
with weak
demo
immune
just in
systems
time
may
for
have a
Kodo to
lower
hit the ball
response
over
to the
everyone's
vaccine.
heads into the
most
goal,
commonly reported side
scoring the
effect
first
is pain
point
of
for
the
Willow
injection.
Canyon.
For additional common side effects
See the
and full
replay, it was
prescribing
perfect
information,
timing to
please
demo
call
one of the defenders in order to
1-855-213-2138
leave room for people. Anyway,
or
so
visit
real quick,
Prevnar20.com.
terminology. A demo is when a vehicle rams into an opposing vehicle at a high enough velocity that it temporarily destroys that opponent's car, leaving them out for a few seconds. Only a few seconds, but that amount of time could mean the difference between winning and losing, depending on what the situation surrounding it is.
To raise reasonable doubt that the disgraced attorney did not kill his wife and son in 2021.
Yeah, so D-Cactus hits the ball across, followed by Kodo doing an aerial to hit it over towards the goal. Vortex tries, but misses. And Kodo hits it towards the goal, and it goes in! Willow is now up 2-0. 2-0 Willow's favor.
Murdoch killed his wife and son to deflect attention from his own soon-to-be-discovered crimes. Dave Packer, ABC News.
In Greece, station manager faces manslaughter charges following this week's train collision. At least 57 people were killed and dozens injured.
Backing yet again.
When the passenger and freight train
Willow
slammed
wins the kickoff,
head-on.
ball heading towards
Secretary of
Centennial's
State
goal,
Antony
but I did
Blinken
not see
met with
what that guy's
Russian
name
Foreign
was.
Minister
Hit it way
Lavrov
away.
on the
Mr.
sidelines
Mupkiz
of a G20
hit the ball way
meeting.
away from the goal. Kodo almost hits it in, but it bounces off the wall and ricochets over towards Willow's court. Vortex intercepts. Mr. Mudkips keeps it from going any further, and Sea Cactus hits it over into Centennial's corner. Mudkips hits it over towards Willow's goal, but it's way off to the left, and Kodo is able to intercept it just in time. Wu Gang. Name Wu Gang? Yeah, Wu Gang. Never mind, information's expired. Sea Cactus hits the ball towards the goal, but a little bit to the left, unfortunately. Wu Gang hits the ball over across into Willow's goal. It bounces right past, and Vortex demos Mubkey.
The president speaking to reporters.
Odo hits the ball in the general direction of their court, but Wu Gang is there to intercept and hit it back towards Willow's side of the field.
After being treated for shingles, the 89-year-old is the chamber's
Mr.
oldest serving member.
Mudkibs.
You're listening to ABC News.
I don't know. Kodo hits the ball over for Sea Cactus to intercept. Upkiz hits the ball back into the corner and well over towards Willow's side of the field. Kodo, however, knocks it right back towards Centennial's side. Bounces over Centennial's head, where Wu Gang intercepts. Hits it over towards Tuesday Trash, who attempts to take it into Willow's court. Kodo intercepts and hits the ball back over towards Centennial's goal.
Phoenix Fire Captain Rob McDade explains firefighters
game
first
just being
found the 40-year-old father
normal.
and then the children.
Some of them were in their bedrooms. One might
Should have Tanner again next week. I feel so lonely now that I've gotten a taste of having someone with me. I feel lonely doing it on my own. Hey, Alfred, you want to announce with me?
life-saving performance.
The children were later taken to nearby hospitals where 2 eventually died.
Okay.
The others remain in critical condition. Early reports found no working smoke detectors.
Very
that
lonely.
investigation's ongoing.
Alright, Kodo has the ball, hits it off of Willow's corner. Ooh, they almost hit the ball in. Sea Cactus almost owned goals, which is where you hit the ball into your own goal. But it all turned out in the well in the end, and the ball is in Centennial's court. 2-0 with less than a minute left on the clock.
Forstner is live in the news center with the story.
Funny story, before I came over here to do this, I was actually playing a game, and I got a really important job, so I was all scared I would have to leave. And then I got killed, so I get to just leave it running while I do this, and see if I win or not.
An agreement that will lead toward the purchase
anyway, so,
6,000 acre-feet
the ball is in Centennial's court. Sea Cactus hits it over towards Wu Gang, and then takes it away and hits it into Kodo's loving hood. 30 seconds on that clock. The ball is in Willow's court. Sea Cactus knocks it out of the way. The ball was headed straight for the goal, but Sea Cactus saves it. Sea Cactus then attempts an aerial to hit the ball, but Wu Gang hits it instead. The ball is well off to the left, where Vortex is easily able to hit it out of spot place. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. The ball is way out of the way of anything. The clock has run out. The ball hits the ground. Willow wins round 1.
She really is out of options.
KTAR host and legal analyst Barry Markson says it's unlikely the Arizona Supreme Court will take Lake's case. If it does, Markson expects another loss in the courts for Lake. Sonia Sheptonov, KTAR News.
Time to check on those roads again. Detour Dan's in the Valley Chevy Dealers Traffic Center.
See what's going on with my game. We'll be right back.
I've been putting together some of the ride times for your ride home this afternoon, and in the West Valley, it's a little tougher than what I'm finding in the East Valley, except for one, the 101 southbound Pima/Price. That is running at 24 minutes right now from Bell Road all the way down to the 202 Centennial. The westbound 101, 22
The artist must be
minutes
coming
from
across
Bell
with some
Road
news
west
channel
out
like
to
you and they are
75th
broadcasting.
Avenue. The I-10 from the downtown.
Hey, Alfred.
Westbound, 22 minutes in ride time there as well. From
Alfred.
the 51 west out to the 101 interchange, 21 minutes.
Me.
Northbound I-17
Oh, I know why.
from the split north up to
I figured it out.
and the 51
Alfred left his news station playing on Google. Alright, should be gone now because I closed the tab. Thank you for letting me know, otherwise that would have just been playing the whole time. Alfred, you left your news channel playing. I closed it already, but yeah. Anyway, so no one has scored yet. A little over 30 seconds has been taken off the clock. Ball is in Willow's court. Mr. Mupkiz hits the ball up into the air where Sea Cactus knocks it away. Wu Gang hits it up into the air and off the corner. The Mafia just won in the game I was playing, so there goes that, unfortunately. Got that down later. I'll just go shut it down. Nothing important's happening. Hey! There we go. Won't be glancing away at anything anymore. My game's done. The Mafia won, unfortunately. Oh well. Alright, Sea Cactus hits the ball over towards Centennial's goal. Vortex knocks it up into the air, and Kodo hits the ball towards it, but Wu Gang saves it in the epic save. That's what the game calls it, is an epic save. I wonder who our 3 viewers are. I know who one of them is, but I wonder who the other 2 are. Probably Diving Orca and Upfix, to be honest. You guys are our regulars. Wu Gang hits the ball over towards Willow's side of the field. Kodo is there to intercept and knocks it immediately back towards Centennial, but Tuesday Trash is patrolling the border and hits it back into Willow's end. However, Vortex knocks it at a very high velocity across the field. Kodo intercepts, hits the ball into the wall. Sea Cactus knocks it almost into the goal, but Tuesday Trash knocks it right back out. Funny story, we thought this was going to be a walk in the park, because Centennial doesn't have the greatest stats, but they're prone. Like a little guy looking fly with a suit and tie, yeah! Hey Pedro, how's it going? Yeah, do you know what what this logo is right here. This one. Here, I'll get close. What this logo is. If you do, you're pretty cool. The Cactus knocks the ball right in front of Centennial's goal, but is knocked way away. Wu Gang hits the ball into Willow's court and keeps it, tries to keep it from going back into Centennial's, but Kodo knocks it well over his head and almost into the goal. Tuesday Trash almost own goals, but hits it high enough that it goes away. Wu Gang then hits it over towards Willow's goal, where Kodo intercepts, and hits it back over towards Willow, or Centennial. I'm having a stroke. Got a bit of hiccup too. I don't know what logo it is. Oh well. Mupkiz. Just gonna call him Mupkiz. I can never see the P. Hey, Willow scores! We are now 1-0 Willow's favor. Only a minute 20 left on the clock. That's the longest we've gone against a team with stats like this in a while. Which one is it? It is the logo for the SCP Foundation. I'm wearing a lab coat. Notice it goes well past my legs. Lab coat. I was acting today. Make it happen, Willow. Yeah, we got the 1-up. Now we just gotta let the clock run out. Alright. Wu Gang stops the ball from going into the goal and hits it up into the air. The Cactus is there to stop it, and Kodo hits it over in the general direction of Centennial's goal, but Wu Gang almost hits it in. Vortex knocks it well back across the field towards the goal. Mupkiz stops it, Kodo hits it, Tuesday stops it. It is going back and forth, almost into Centennial's goal every time. Someone misses the aerial. Vortex almost hits it in, but Tuesday stops it. See? Now you know what I'm talking about, Pedro. I lost my train of thought. Mupkiz hits the ball over towards Willow's side of the field. 30 seconds left on the clock. The Cactus hits the ball back over towards Centennial, and Wu Gang hits it back into Willow's side. It is very back and forth right now. Vortex demos Wu Gang, leaving them a player down for a few crucial seconds. If Centennial wants to have a hope of taking this one home, they've got to tie it and win it in overtime. They can't win this round immediately. They would have to go to overtime. But given that the ball is now flying away from Willow's court, the clock has run out, and the ball's about to hit the ground, I'd say Willow's got it, but you never know. Yep, there we go. Willow wins round 2, putting us at 2-0 for rounds. Means if we win the next round, we win the game, and I go home early. Fidget spinner.
Look at the pressure I put up.
Do you want to see my cool ID that I made for my outfit? It's out of focus, but it's a cool ID. Fortunately, the light shining on it makes it impossible to focus. Put that back to my shirt. Alright, what's going on? Vortex hits the ball over towards Centennial's side, and it goes in. Tuesday tries to do a side flip, but it fails miserably because he miscalculated the velocity the ball was already moving at. Kodo hits the ball towards Centennial's goal, where Wu Gang hits it away. Sea Cactus demos Tuesday Trash, but he's already back in the fray. Like I said, it's only a few seconds they're out. Alfred, you should come announce with me. Come on. Will you still do it if we get to top 4? Hell yeah. So we still got that plan. If we make it to playoffs and make it to top 4, Alfred will come on camera and do it. Oh, Centennial scored. I was not paying attention. We are now losing this round 1-0. So the players are saying they were messing around, so I don't know how much of that is because they weren't trying 100%, or if they're just saying that to make up for the fact they lost a round. Yes, we will do We Are the Champions if we make it to playoffs at all. Where's that? Yeah, I know. Let's see, our current plan is top 2 we don't have the stream. That's for generation to do. Top 4, Alfred will be on camera. Top 8, I'll wear a suit. Top 16, we are the champions. I don't know what we're going to do for top 34. I'll get a bunch of people. I'll come over there and slap all 3 of them if they goofing around. Hey guys, Pedro says he'll slap all 3 of you if you're goofing around. Anyway, we are now tied 1-1. 3 minutes, 46 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, we can't risk losing. We've got a 100% win streak so far. And Sea Cactus scores. We're now winning 2-1. That's good. We're back in the lead. Back in the lead. We're good. Vision spinner. Kind of a cool thing. Not as cool as his like expanding space one goal effect. All right. Odo hits the ball towards Centennial's goal and it goes in. Wow. I guess they really did stop messing around. We're now up 3-1, Willow's favor, with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. All right, here we go again. Alright, ball is in Willow's court. Sea Cactus immediately knocks it over towards Centennial. Wu Gang hits it across his own goal. But thankfully thankfully for him, none of Willow's players were there to hit it in. That would have been embarrassing for him. Vortex hits the ball off the wall, where all of Centennial's players converge on it in order to hit it towards Willow's goal. However, it goes way off into the corner, where Kodo then knocks it back over to the undefended Centennial goal. And it goes in! The score is now 4-1 Willow Canyon's favor. Hey Merrick, you should come and announce with me. Come on. And we got 4-1 Willow's favor. I love donuts. Here. Alright everyone, straight from JV2, coming over to announce with us because I guess their game got canceled or something. It's Merrick! Everyone say hi, Merrick. Yeah, he's been on the show before, but only for a couple seconds at a time. They got the first point of the round, and so the players said they're going to stop messing around, and then immediately we score 4 points.
That is we have games to 0 games.
Yeah, we've got 100%. We've got 100% win streak, rounds and games.
Aren't we number 1? Yeah, we're number 1.
Yeah, we're number 1.
And Vortex scores another goal.
Yeah, Vortex scores, putting us at 5-1. Vortex is carrying right now.
I think.
At least it looks like he's carrying, but actually he's tied with Kodo for goals.
I mean, at this point, I think they should just go for 2 goals, and then just keep it that way the entire game.
Go classic Brazil. Yeah. As a reference to the one game where it was 7-1.
And then they get scored on it.
Yeah, Tuesday Trash scores, bringing it 5-2. Unfortunate. None of Willow's players were there to defend in time. The Cactus tried, but they were a little bit too late.
And then...
Alright. I'll move the mic over here more so we can hear us both. Fun fact about this microphone. It hates me. Actually, more accurately, it hates people that aren't me because half the time it doesn't pick anyone up. But it hates me because if the other people can't be heard, then I gotta fiddle with stuff. Yeah, like when I have Tanner in here, it never picks him up. I have to switch webcam mic. And it's not picking either of us. There we go, it's back. Oh my gosh. Finicky. Alright.
And then Kodo for another goal. 6-2.
Fixed. Alrighty. Part of the problem is that Tanner tends to be a bit quieter in his announcing, and if you're not enunciating, the microphone won't register that there's something to hear. And it's got noise cancellation, so it isn't just on all the time, it's activated. Realize here it won't broadcast. Vortex tried to make a shot, but Wu Gang blocked it.
Brennan just knocked down. Kodo almost another goal. Sea Cactus right over the ball.
Fidget spinner. Vortex hits the ball over Willow's goal to keep Centennial from getting hold of it. And then Kodo knocks it back towards Centennial's side of the field. Centennial's court, where
Kodo got demo.
Wugang demoed
Cactus
Kodo. But it
Vortex.
gets knocked away. Minute left on the clock. 6-2, minute left. They could still come back from this. I've seen stuff like that happen.
Or a goal in a 15. Difficult, but they can definitely do.
Especially since kickoff goals need only 3 seconds off the clock.
Yeah. But I think that Willow is just too powerful in this game.
Yeah, we've got a good setup. One thing I always say time and time again is that the teams that we beat so badly, because they don't have good coordination and they don't have a good structure.
And that's one more just for Kodo.
7-2, Willow's favor. We're just beating them into the ground with this, which puts Kodo squarely in the lead for goals at 4 compared to Vortex's 2 and Sea Cactus's. Kodo has scored more than his teammates combined. Alright, 23 seconds left, 7-2. Kodo has an aerial from the other side of the frickin' field. Vortex almost hits it in. Wugang knocks it back over.
And it would appear as if... What's the other score? The other team?
Centennial.
And it appears as if Centennial just got a goal.
Yep. Centennial is making a last stand. The score is now 7-3 with Wugang putting that last point in. Yeah, Wugang's got 2 goals. Tuesday Trash has 1. Okay. Vortex knocks the ball away. 10 seconds left. Remember, all they gotta do is knock the ball on the ground after the clock runs out and we win.
Even if Centennial gets a... that's another one by Sea Cactus.
Yeah, they're not coming back. They can't make...
5 goals in 3.
Yeah, it takes 3 seconds to make. So Willow wins this. We'll just see if we manage to get it 9-3 or if it stays 8-3.
Or maybe 8-4.
Centennial could get a kickoff. Yeah, make it 8-4. Never mind, it's off to the side.
Oh, it's still in the air though.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't stop till the ball hits the ground. And ooh, Mupkiz and Kodo saves it. Ball is still bouncing. They are
Willow's trying to keep it in the air.
Oh, it hits the ground. Willow wins. Nice.
A great game though.
Great game.
Guys cannot be goofing.
Everyone say bye, Merrick. Alright, that was another epic Willow Canyon Rocket League game. We ended nice and early, so I get to go home in time to change for a Bible study. And I will see you all next week for what should be an interesting game. It's against a team that has about as good of a win-loss ratio as us. They have good stats, so it should be much more difficult to them. They were state champions last year, apparently, so yeah. Should be difficult, should be fun. We'll see you next week. Bye.